Hello, my name is Owner Smith. I'm the owner of CPSHQ. I am here with my server admin here, Walker.
Hello, I
Okay,
am server admin Walker.
alright. The pins that we're wearing, okay, this is the owner pin, and that's the owner pin. Then we have a co-owner pin. Unfortunately, my co-owner could not make it. Alright, today we're going to be talking about how can you join our community, how can you join our 5M server, and what are the requirements and the disqualifications comes in the interview slash application process. So Walker, take it off, bud.
Okay, I would like to formally introduce myself. My name is M. Walker. My unit number as an admin is 3. I'm the server admin of the clan, and my job is to make sure the server runs smoothly and make sure everyone has a good roleplay time. So the main requirements to get in as a to be a member of CPSHQ is you must be 14 years of age or older. We do not accept those under age of 14. Have a working microphone, access to an app called Kick, and access to an app called TeamSpeak and Discord. Must have a real copy of GTA 5 for PC and have a 5M um, copy. Unless you would like to become a remote dispatcher, then you do not need any of those things except a working mic and Kick and TeamSpeak and Discord. And then the other thing is you must be able to proficiently say, read, and write English. Our rules and agreements are respect all members and commanding officers and the higher ups of your department. Obey orders from the founder, co-founder, and the head personnel of your division. No foul language unless in roleplay server. Do not leave the jail before your time is up. If arrested, civilians may not steal or use emergency vehicles. All members are required to have their radar set to offline, both of their overhead displays off, and the player location display off to ensure the most realistic roleplay in the server. All members are expected to meet at the at a police station in the patrol area during the start of each patrol, and you must attend at least 2 to 3 patrols a week. Attention: if lying on your application in any form will call for your application to be immediately dismissed and banned from PC of CPS HQ. And then also, please only fill out this application if your primary department, if you get in the one you choose. So pretty much what that means is only click on one, check on one box, the primary department that you want to be a part of. Check two, don't check three, because that will automatically deny your application. And also to join, go to a website in the description, make an account, and fill out, and hope to see you there.
Okay, thank you, Sir Admin Walker. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about the disqualifications of the application process. Double cleaning. Here in CPS HQ, we do not allow double cleaning unless it's an Xbox or PS4 community. And you need to tell us if you're double cleaning on each of them uh, consoles. Another one is not meeting the requirements. Cheating on the application as well. Asking a command staff member about your application. What we mean by that is don't be messaging members on the website saying did you get my application, stuff like that. We will get your application when we get to it or when we have our time to. All right. Do not bug us. Don't rush us. Anything of that nature. All right. Another one is to failing to make your interview or failure to make a 72 hour, you know, no notice. Okay. When you first get our application, we approve it. Approvement means that we only approve your application and to go to the next process. The next process is the interview stage. It either take place on Discord or our TeamSpeak server, when our interview team or our recruitment team will interview you. Okay. Once you complete your interview, they will look over your application. Then, if you're approved to that, you will go into our trainee phase. Or the academy phase is when you're in the academy. You're in there for a week. All right, if we have patrols during that week, you will ride with an FTO or an FTO supervisor. All right. During that first week, once you get done playing the academy, you will take a test, seeing what you know and what you don't know. You must pass with a 70% on the test. You have 3 retries to take that test. Okay, once you made it into, once you pass the academy, you will move on to the actual, you know, beginning RPs with the official community. Your department, what's on your car, within that department, what they allow you to drive. All right. Um, Pretty much that's it for the recruitment stage, or with the applications. Walker, can you tell them about our command staff and how our command staff is run?
Yes, I would be glad to do that. So, obviously, anyone hearing this, you probably um didn't hear our first situation on how our command staff and all the roles work in Discord. It's a little similar to some clans out there, but we have edited it so it's our own thing. And how it works is pretty much you have the owner, the co-owner, and the deputy co-owner. Those are the three head of commands or head of um the whole clan. And then you have some admin roles. You have A3, A2, A1, and you have general staff. You have head admin, which is A3, senior admin, which is A2, and A1, which is admin. Then you have general staff, which is pretty much an admin in training. And then you have SMRE roles, which is A1, A2, and A3. And then you have member status M1, M2, and M3. You have a senior member, member, and junior member. And then you have a CU, a CR, and unverified. When you first join the Discord, you will be given um unverified. Now, say you didn't fill out the application, you just wanted to join the CPSHQ server. You join, you'd play as a Civ, and say you wanted to get in the Discord because maybe down the line you want to become a cop. So what you'd have to do is you have to get into the Discord. You probably ask myself or any other admin. You please, if you can, don't be disturbing the co-owner and the owner because they're either working on something. They're in here to supervise everyone, but my job is to make sure that if anyone needs any help, they can come to me. And if there's any bigger situation or anything like that, then the owner and the co-owner will be involved. And now going back on to if you want to become a cop, you just didn't want to fill in an application. So what will happen, as I already told you, was you'd have to join the Discord, and then you'd wait in a channel, which waiting for tags. So what an admin and only an admin or anything above A1 will have to, or depending on what we decide, they will give you CR automatically. Now CU is where you're able to become a cop. And the way you get CU is you have to either spend 25 hours or more in the server. That might change depending on what we decide. And then say you become CU, you've done your 25 hours, you've shown everyone that you're capable of being a cop. You'll become CU, and you're CU, and then you'll pick a department that you're going to be a part of. Say in this case, LSPD. So you become an LSPD officer, you get your uniform from the head, and you go assigned. And then you'll obviously get your unit number. And I believe there will be unit numbers specifically for LSPD, Sheriff, and Highway, but also there might be unit numbers for specifically people that aren't really M1, M2, or M3. And now say that you've been in LSPD, you really like it, you would like to become a part of the clan so you can start to rank up, because as a CU, you can't rank up. But as an M1, M2, and M3, you can rank up. Say you want to rank up, and so you fill out an application. But you don't want to go back to the LSPD, you want to join another department. Now, the only other department that you can join if you're under the age of 15, because you have to be 15 years or older to be able to join Highway Patrol. Um, so if you can't join Highway Patrol, your only other option is stay with LSPD or go to Sheriff. Let's say in this case you want to go to Sheriff, fill in an application for Sheriff, You get training, you get an interview, and you go through the normal process, and you become a sheriff's officer. And you'll get the M1 rank, and then you'll also be able to rank up in the sheriff's department. And then we have. So what I've done is before we had separate ranks for sheriff, LSPD, and highway patrol. But what I've done is I've just compressed sheriff and Los Angeles Police Department into one, so it's a lot easier to follow. So for the LSPD, you have chief, assistant chief for LSPD, then you have sheriff, under sheriff for Blaine County Sheriff's Office, and then you have the combined for major, captain, lieutenant, sergeant, corporal, and then you have the police officer for LSPD and deputy for sheriff department. And then for highway patrol, you have the colonel, which is myself, lieutenant colonel, major, lieutenant, staff sergeant, sergeant, first class, sergeant, and then sergeant. Then you have corporal, master trooper, senior trooper, trooper 2, and trooper 1. And then you have some subdivisions. But the subdivisions matter or depend on what the department wants to have as their subdivision. But mostly all the subdivisions are SRT, Marine Unit, Motor Unit, SCU, which is Criminal Service Unit, and then you have Aviation, Traffic, K9, and then you have Trainee and Proby. And then you have your
Training.
civilian roles, lead civilian, vice lead civilian, and civilian. And you have FD chief, FD chief, battalion chief,
Say what?
FD captain, FD lieutenant, firefighter, volunteer firefighter. Hold on. Okay, we had a little bit of a disturbance there, but we're gonna be rolling back. Now, those were the FD ranks, and now we're gonna be moving on to the EMS ranks. We have EMS director, assistant EMS director, EMS supervisor, ALS paramedic, paramedic, EMT, EMS volunteer. Then we have department works, Department of Public Works director, and then we have Department of Public Works deputy director. We have dispatch, and then we have the months of service or the years of service that you've been in the clan and serving as an officer or civilian. And then you have some awards that you can win as a civilian, pretty much as an officer most likely. You have Medal of Honor, Medal of Valor Award, Unit Commander Award, Hook of the Month Award, Life Saving Award, Purple Heart Award. And that would wrap it up for the roles. Smith, go ahead.
Yay.
Okay, if y'all guys could go ahead, if you're interested to join our wonderful community and see what we have to bring within our community, please let us know. And dispatcher hangers, please show us. Show 1A1 10-7 1042.
Receive showing 1A1, 10-7, 1042.
1A3,
1A3,
10-7, 1040, 1042.
10-4 showing 1A3, 10-7, 1042.
Thank you guys for listening.
I can see myself.